Hi friends, today we will see about very important topic of physics called mechanics. It is used in 9th standard also and 11th standard also. What is mechanics? Mechanics is study of force, matter and motion among physical object. So physical object is something which we can see. Let's study about physical quantity. Physical quantity is classified into two parts, scalar and vector. What is scalar quantity? Scalar quantity, it has only magnitude like mass, speed, time, work, power, energy, volume, density, pressure, temperature. This all comes under scalar quantity. And when we say magnitude, you may wonder what is magnitude. It's just a numerical value and unit. All the numerical value, like we say mass 20 kg. In that 20 kg, 20 is numerical value and kg is unit. So anything which has only numerical value and it has unit, we call scalar quantity. Like distance, when we travel from one point to another point, we say we cover some distance, maybe x distance, y distance, or 20, 50, 100, 200. So that is that has numerical value and unit. Let's comes to vector. What is vector? It is also physical quantity, but it has magnitude as well as direction. Like force. When we say force, so force has magnitude of course and it has direction also. Velocity, it has magnitude and direction. Displacement, it has magnitude and direction. Weight, area, torque, electric field, momentum, all are having magnitude and direction. You can understand in one example, tug of war. In tug of war, there are two teams, maybe having 20 members and 20 members, but when they apply force, the net force is very less because the direction is opposite. One team is applying force in one direction, another team is applying force in opposite direction. So net value is very less. So we can say that vector quantity has magnitude, but it also depends on direction, which is very important. Now we will see about distance. What is distance? Distance is the length of actual path. Means if an object is moving, how actually it is covering the path. But when we talk about displacement, it is the shortest path. Here also we can understand distance is scalar quantity because it doesn't depend on the path. When you find distance, you have to just go through the path, actual path. Suppose somebody has traveled from here to here. So this is the actual path, this is the distance. And if somebody is going like this, yeah, this is distance. But when we talk about displacement, there is only one possibility. Displacement is the shortest path. Shortest path in the sense when here to here there is only one possibility. Only one possibility, that is A to B, this line. That is the shortest path. Similarly, now we will see about the speed. What is speed? You think a situation when an object or when two person is moving from A to B. Suppose two person is moving from A to B. Now both are covering same distance. Suppose this distance is x. Now both are covering same distance. Now, if both are covering same distance, time can be changed. So time plays important role. And when time comes in picture, so we need different physical quantity, and this time we say the physical quantity is speed. What is speed? It is nothing but distance traveled per unit time. So when we cover same distance, consider an Olympic race. In Olympic race, all will cover the distance, same distance, but timing is important. So that speed is nothing but distance by time. So it depends on distance also and time also. And if you increase the time, speed will be less. by keeping distance same. Suppose from here you have to go Kormangla. So suppose distance is 50 kilometers. So distance is fixed now. But if your time, if you are taking more time, in the sense you have to increase or decrease your speed. What you have to do? Simple. These two are inversely. That's how math comes in picture. Physics is half math. The basic concept after understanding in physics you have to apply. When you apply, then mathematics will come. So when we say that time is more, speed has to be less. This practically we know that if we are covering the more, if we are taking more time, of course our speed is less. So these two are inversely proportional, which you have studied in many classes, 8th standard and all. Many is very important concept. So speed equals to distance by time. Suppose your speed is more. If your speed is more, you will take less time because both are inversely proportional. Okay. Now SI unit is meter per second. Meter per second. What is uniform speed? Uniform speed is equal distance in equal interval of time. This is practically not possible. Ideal situation. We just study in concept that it is ideal situation when equal distance in equal interval of time. When you are moving like robot, equal distance and equal interval of time, that is uniform speed. And non-uniform speed, that is our regular day-to-day life. What when we move, we cover different distance in equal interval of time. Suppose every hour we cover sometimes 200 meters, sometimes 500 meters, sometimes 1000 meters. So that is our non-uniform speed. Then comes to average speed. What is average speed? Suppose from here we are going to Tumkur. When we are going from here to Tumkur, in between we can stop, we can have some tea, coffee. So, and we are returning back. So, they may ask you, what is the average speed of your journey while going and coming both? So, what we do, we know from here to Tumkur some distance, let's say 80 kilometer. So, 80 kilometer going distance, 80 kilometer coming distance. While going, we will take some time, and while coming also, will take some time. So, we can just total average speed we can find out using this formula. We will see some numericals next class. Now, what is velocity? Very important. Velocity and speed. There is a small confusion among students. What is speed? Where we take? Sometimes we say speed, sometimes we say velocity. But it's very simple. Speed, when we talk about, it is scalar quantity, and when it is scalar quantity speed, then we don't bother about the direction. Like distance. Distance is scalar quantity, but displacement is vector quantity. Similarly, speed is scalar quantity in the sense we are not bothering about direction, just you cover distance. But when we say velocity, then displacement will come because we have to consider direction. Velocity is vector quantity. So velocity is displacement by time. And what is SI unit? Same, meter per second, same as speed. Now we'll try one question based on the distance and displacement. It's very famous question. An object is traveling in circular path and it is semicircle. Find the distance and displacement from A to B. When it is coming from A to B, what is the distance and displacement? Now, when we solve numerical in physics, we'll do more questions. But the one thing it should be clear that you should know clearly what they ask and how you can use formula. Now, distance and displacement they ask, it is a circle. In circular path, we know that circumference is 2 pi r. Circumference is 2 pi r. But this is semicircle. So by 2, half. Whole is 2 pi r, but ardha. So 2 cancel. It is now pi r. Circumference is pi r. So when we talk about distance, it covers like this. So this is the actual path and distance is the length of actual path. So this distance, how to find out? Simple, pi r. So this pi r is capital. Okay, then we can say that distance is equals to pi r. But when we talk about displacement, it is shortest path, and there is only one possibility of shortest path is this one. When you just go like this, and this is nothing but diameter, so this displacement will be r plus r, diameter or r plus r. R plus r is 2r, that is nothing but diameter. So like that, this is the basic class of mechanics motion. In next class we will solve more numerical and we will see very important concept, acceleration. Thank you.